What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey and I make videos on the stock market. As always, I've got a jam-packed one for you today. But before I get cracking, please do check out that link down below. If you don't already have a Trading 212 account, sign up using that link and you'll get a free share of stock. Before I kick things off and talk about the plays that we should load up on next week, do make sure that notification bell is pressed so you guys don't miss out on any videos and any plays that we're going to enter in 2021. Our mission as we go through 2021 is to make sure we are in all the plays in the highest growth industries, right? That's why when it comes to UAVs, we've got Alpine 4. When it comes to renewable energy, we've got plays like Gevo and Orbital. And we've got all of our EV plays as well. Now, one industry I don't want you guys to forget about is the sports betting industry, right? This is going to be huge in 2021. There's a lot of big changes going on and we don't want to leave that stone unturned. So with that being said, let's jump into our first play. So up on screen we have Nugget Online Gaming, that's ticker symbol GNOG, currently sitting at $19.75. This is the online gambling business, right? And they are in the buy zone. My buy zone is $20 and they're sitting nicely below that. So do consider loading up on some GNOG next week, right? This is a fantastic play going through 2021 and beyond. They've got a lot working for their business. Now, to note, they are down about 20% in the last week. This is huge and this represents a good buying opportunity for you guys because that share price could bounce back pretty quickly. They've got a lot going for their business. They're rapidly growing, guys, and they are looking to expand into West Virginia, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, right? Next up, we have DraftKings, currently standing at $46.57. This is the second pure play online casino company in the country. Now, they have a lot working for them as well. They're currently down 15% in the week and down 30% off their 52-week high. Again, another golden opportunity for you guys to catch this stock next week. Now, my buy zone is below $45. If you do catch DraftKings below $45, consider loading up because again, I think they've got a fantastic future ahead of them. This company is flying. In their last quarterly report, their revenue was up 40% year on year, and it doesn't look like the business momentum is slowing down because what they've done is they've teamed up with media networks, right? Leagues, individual franchises, right? To become exclusive fantasy sports partners, right? And all this is going to do is going to boost their business's presence and enable them to grow their online business, right? Their online sports betting business. And it's just going to lead to more revenues and a higher eventual share price. So do consider loading up on some DraftKings next week. Up on screen, we have Elys Game, ticker symbol ELYS, currently standing at $5.91. This is a company that has this online gambling business, which does casinos, lottery, and sports betting, right? Now, I presented this to you guys when they were down just over $3. Now they've almost doubled up, right? This is a fantastic play with a lot more room to grow. Now they've come out with some very interesting news and they have listed on a Canadian stock exchange, right? That's the NEO exchange. They're dual listed, so they have their NASDAQ as well as the NEO now. This is an interesting business move. This dual listing, including the Canadian Stock Exchange, comes at a very interesting time because Canada has just come out and legalized single game sports betting, right? So what this is going to do is going to give Elys Game stock a lot more liquidity. Not only that, it's going to improve the exposure to Canadian investors, and that's exactly what they want because the more capital inflows Elys Game has, the higher that share price can potentially go. Now, Elys Game have a fantastic strategy to try and gain market share in the US and Canada, right? They know where the opportunity is and they're gearing their business up ready to do just that. Now, I've got to remember they had a fantastic last quarter. Revenues up almost 45%. That's explosive growth in the revenue, and I do see momentum continuing. They've also achieved 100,000 online gaming accounts, right? And that was their target, and they hit their target. And like I said, I do see that business momentum continuing as we go through 2021 and beyond. Now, and it wasn't too long ago that we saw the CEO purchase some more stock in Elys Game. Now, this is good news. It shows that the CEO believes in this business, right? So hopefully some good things on the horizon to come for Elys Game. So in terms of the strategy and how we're going to play it going forward, if we see under $5.50, consider loading up on some Elys Game stock. This is a good entry point to get in and build your position, right? Or add to your existing position, because I do see the stock going to $6.50 or $7 in 2021, right? The opportunity for them is absolutely enormous. Now, both Golden Nugget and DraftKings are well positioned to take full advantage of the increasing number of states that are moving towards legalizing online gambling. This is absolutely huge because all it does is it increases that total addressable market, which means more revenue for both of these plays. Now, I want to put a couple of states on your radar which are set to introduce online gambling this year. We have New York, right? Now, New York currently allow retail sports betting, but not online. We have Connecticut, we have Massachusetts, we have Ohio, we have Missouri, we have Arizona, we have Texas, we have Georgia. We have a whole bunch of states, right, that could potentially introduce sports bet gambling this year. And this is absolutely huge. Now, the market can be further propelled, right, by the introduction of digital currencies. Now, I do think we're going to start seeing more and more of this within the online gambling infrastructure because it's becoming very popular right now, right? Digital currencies is absolutely blowing up, and this is going to take this online sports gambling market from 50 billion where it is right now to 150 billion in 2027. So guys, you want to be loading up on these plays if you haven't already next week. So alright guys, it's question of the day time. This question comes from Imran. The question is, I'm finding it frustrating that the pound is strengthening as I'm holding in dollars. What's your advice on how to manage this? So thank you very much for sending in this question. I know it's going to help a lot of people out. So if you have any questions or comments for me or any companies you want me to look at, leave them down below for me. So I've actually received this FX question from you guys a lot over the last couple of weeks because what you might be noticing is some of your investments might be negatively impacted by the fall in the dollar, right? So the first thing, just to sum up what's going on, the pound is being strengthened because of things like the improved negotiations regarding Brexit and vaccine approvals as well, and the dollar is being weakened by things like very low interest rate and capital flight out of the country into more riskier assets. Now, if you're looking to exit positions sooner than later, then an unfavorable FX rate is likely to impact you more than if you're able to hold long term, because over the long term the FX rate is likely to smooth out, or you could even time it when there's a better FX. Now, how I see it is the FX rate is just a cost of doing business that allows you to purchase that international stock, right? That's just something that we have to accept. But do bear in mind, the FX can also work in your favor. So that brings us to the end of the video. Please hit a like, it really helps the channel out. If you're new, do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as I always say to you guys, do check into the channel each and every day. The stock market is rapidly moving and you never want to miss a beat. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.